Okay, hello everybody. I'm Lexi. Should I save it for
Yeah,
next?
no.
Yes.
Can I turn up your volume button a bit?
Speak louder.
I will try,
Thank you.
but I cannot promise it because yeah. Okay. So hello everybody. I'm Lexi, and today I will present or show you some like programs or website you can use to like speed up your presentations, making of the presentation and like CVs and stuff like that. It won't be only presentation, it will be anything you actually need to do. And also if you have some tools in mind you use and are useful for game devs, you can also join me later on and show your stuff as well. But I actually haven't prepared presentation because we will make one together. So I'll just start with some basic info because I had some, yeah. Okay, so if you have any questions during the presentation, just ask me because I will ask you about some stuff maybe. I'm not a pro, so I just learned some of those tools like 2 months ago, but I found them really interesting and useful, so that's why I want to show you. Also, I speak really fast, so if I will be speaking or doing something really fast like now, just tell me and I will try to slow down. And why am I doing this? Because multiple people ask me about the tool, so I think it's useful. So let's start. So imagine you are trying to do presentation and there are like two most common options. You open the drive and you create presentation like this. Or you try to use PowerPoint, which is like really common. And you can actually create good design with the design, just ignore the Slovak, with the design tool, which can create like cool designs. But it can also do stuff like this, like my presentation, or like if you try to add more like images, it looks weird. So yeah, it's not perfect. And also you can actually create nice presentation, but yeah, but you can actually see that like they are made from the same like template or something. So yeah. And also there's the horrible transition that looks like your card is dying or something. So there's a easy fix for this. You can use Canva, which is website. You can use it for free or you can upgrade for pro. I have free versions, so everything you can use, you can use as well. So I think I will show you now some projects. Yeah. That's just for me, so I won't forget anything. So this is what I made. This is Tintin's actually. This is what I made with Canva. Let's start with my last presentation. So you can have like basic idea. How is it? I will actually present. So you can see transitions as well. Yeah. So it looks different than the basics stuff you can see from PowerPoint or like Drive. It has nicer animations and it's a lot more. It's a lot more faster or quicker to work with it. So okay. And you can also create documents. And that's how I learned Canva. It was like 2 months ago. I needed to create nice documents and I didn't have a Word license. So I was like, what should I do? And I found this and yeah, it looks nice. At least I hope so. Okay, so let's start with like creating presentation so I can show you how it works in practice. You can actually use this new stuff, which is AI, and you can like type, let's say new game, and it will create you something, so you don't have to worry at all. But it isn't that good. It's comparable to the PowerPoint. You can do like see more in there. But it has actually like good template. You can have like target, market, game features, game mechanics. So you have like at least idea what you have to include in the presentation or what you can include. So it knows something. Yeah. But let's not do it now because it's not perfect. It's just like beta. And I prepared like you can see there are multiple designs here. You can choose freely one of those unless it has like this icon that means that it's like for pro. And I like prepared this one because it looks nice. So yeah, and you have the presentation and you just need to change the stuff and it's easy. Or you can just type here game and you have all the game presentation that you can like create and it looks nice. Well, so what if you want to like add more like different kind of slide from, for example, this one? You just press this plus and it appears here. And you can change the background and you can use color palette. So yeah, this is super cool that when you add image, you can actually have my images here because I'm logged in. So when you use the image and you go here, you can see the image here. It's not here, why not? Yeah, it should be here. Maybe because I should create a new, yeah, probably I will do it like this. Yeah. Colors, yeah, and now you can see the colors of the image, which is super cool. And yeah, there are all of the images. Yeah, that's probably why it wasn't visible because there were so many. Yeah, and it's easy because you have your color palette easily made, like with one click, and it looks nice. And
Can you show how you would add those colors?
sorry?
Could you show, like, demonstrate how you would add those colors into the palette?
I mean, you just import the image and it will like select the colors of the image somehow. This. Yeah.
Do you mean like how you would apply those colors from
And
the
you
palette
just
into
click.
your slide then, is it? Or
Yeah, like into the theme, right?
Yeah.
Like to put those colors into your overall theme.
Oh yeah, I mean, I usually do like I just change the background, so like this. Or if you want to be fancy, you do it with the gradient. It looks so much better. Well, and actually, I will probably show it on this one because I have a lot of images from this like theme, so it would be easier. Yeah. Let's say I want to import this because look, it looks nice. And how to do it so it will be more like other slides, so it won't be like different color and stuff. So I would probably go like this, and it already looks better. And now I will just copy this because it's in every slide. Okay, there's something done, but yeah, and it already looks better. And then I will maybe change this, and you can already see that it looks like it belongs to the presentation. For example, this presentation was made from 2 different designs. I think one was this, yeah, and another one probably this one, yeah, with the. You can see it here, and I just changed it so it looks more like other slides. So this is how you can make it easier, like just one click. And if you like the colors or if they are like similar to yours, you can also like filter. So let's say I want red, and you have red presentations, which is super cool. Well, but also you can upload stuff. Like videos, and it's like this is actually GIF, but you can also I think upload videos and edit videos and like for YouTube and stuff like that. And if you want it to be like nicer, you just add these frames. They have frames. That's how you create. Yeah. You just put frames, and They have like square, vertical. You can choose options, which is super nice as well. Let's say I want like this because it looks nice. Yeah, I will delete this and just upload some GIF. I have like this one. So that's how I did this one. It was just a circle, and I like drag and dropped the video, and it was working. And I think you can also upload audio that way as well. So okay, that's for the images. They added new stuff like animation. I will show you in a second. So imagine I have this image. I will actually start new one because this is distracting. Yeah. So you have this one, and you can just do this, like, and it will do it. And you can do it smoothly or speed up or like speed down, and it's super cool. Or you can do this, and this is wow. Yeah. So that's some cool stuff you can create. Also, the transitions they have. So I used this one because it looks nice, but you can use some disco or like this one is super. I don't know how to say, like too flickery. But yeah, some of them are nice, and they are not like the typical PowerPoint stuff. So it looks fresher. And then you can like choose if you want it to be only when it starts, like, or on exit on both. So it's nice. And as you can see, like there is not much like a difference from the Pro version. The only difference is then you can choose a speed or direction in Pro version. So it's not that much. Like you can still use it and it's free. So good for it. Okay, they also added like you can draw to create like cool arrows and stuff like that. I don't use it, but maybe you will. But I have more stuff I need to show. So yeah, presentation, animation I showed. Okay. I also showed documents. Yeah, so you can also create in Canva like your, I think most of you are doing like your game that you have game dev company or you will have, so you have some brand. So it's easier to create some like social media stuff in one click with this. You just select Instagram, Twitter, Facebook posts, and you say like, I don't know, new updater, and text is la la la. Okay, and now you import some image. I would select this one, and then you just press continue, and I will choose organic, and it already looks nice. Like I will choose this one, but you have more. Yeah. And then styles, and you can like change like fonts or styles, and if you click multiple times, it will like shuffle the colors, so you can try. And this one looks nice, I think. And now you just finish, and it will save into your folder, or you can download it or put it into collection. And you have it here, and you just download it and put it on the like sites, easy, like few seconds of your time. So this is cool. You can also create your like color palette for your brand if you have like specific colors, and everybody can use that, and you will have it always, I think, when you are doing somewhere here. And yeah, like you have the colors, sorry, you always have colors when you click on element that is like changeable within the color, unless it's like a photo, and you will have it here as a different tab, like a color palette, and then there will be your color palette. So what else is super nice? You can create videos, and they can actually, like if you add music, it can be cut the way that it will sync with the music. Like wow. And that's new stuff, and they like also they're adding new stuff like every few months, which is super cool. That means it's like updated regularly, so it will be even better in a few months as well. So you can also use stuff like, oh sorry, there was one cool stuff. Yeah, okay. You can create like PDF editor, so usually you are using probably some online PDF editor, but you can also like upload your, I don't have any, but yeah, and then you can just change the pages or delete them, and it's quite nice to have that. You can also I don't see it here, yeah, this, you can generate your QR codes and edit to your presentation. So let's see, I want to add like something in my elevator pitch. So yeah, I will use this this link to, I will close all the stuff. And now it generates the QR code. You can try to see what's the page for now. If you have mobiles. If not, yeah. Yeah, but it's actually this. So Spelkollektivet Patreon. If you want, just support us. Thank you. Yeah, easy. And you can like paste it and it will generate. You can probably customize it. So wow, cool. Okay, but this is just like to save you time, and I think it's doing a great job. Now I will check if I said everything I wanted. Yes, yes, okay. So the QR code was actually the app you can add here in this tab. You just write like QR and then we have multiple choices. I use this one, but you can also use this. Where is it? Yeah, okay, it's translated. And I can probably translate this into, for example, Swedish. Let's try. It's AI, so I don't know if it's good. Tintin.
It actually does look like a Swedish translation from a video game in the 90s.
Okay, good enough. One click, and you can translate the whole presentation like that. So quite nice, especially if you are doing like some simple, like posters or something for your social media. It's easy to do it. So quite cool. And you can always like synchronize stuff with the drive.
Actually, I only see like 2 errors.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what are the errors?
Yeah, it didn't translate the title spotted, probably because that's the game right in front of it, so it assumes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Spot it or something.
Yeah, its elevator pitch has just been translated to elevator pitch, and it's not elevator pitch in Swedish, I think. I think this might not exist in Swedish. And it's also skärpa ditt fokus. It's grammatically incorrect, but it's factually correct. So.
Okay. Well, so it's almost correct. Yeah.
It's correct enough for business.
No.
You can understand it, what it's trying to do.
Yeah. And you can have extra comments for the correction of the text. And extra. Like,
Someone in the chat said, is the line around spot it, is that a GIF?
This
Oh.
one?
Maybe is it the dotted line, or I'm not sure.
I mean, this component. What do you mean? Like what line of
The squiggly line, they said.
this?
Is that a GIF,
Yeah.
or is it just an image?
Well, you can also.
Oh no, I think they mean on the title screen. How is that animated?
Oh, this one.
Oh.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
maybe
okay.
On the first page, yeah, they said.
Could
That's,
I-
that's correct.
Yeah, you can also add graphics, and it can look like this. Yeah, this is maybe too much. Yeah, why? But you can also like just type circle. That's what I did, and you have nice circles like this, for example, or this could be maybe nice. Yeah, somehow. And I used one of those, I don't know which one it was, but yeah, that's one of those, probably.
I actually have a question about this as well. Are those all separate objects at the moment, and if so, can they easily be like grouped together if you highlight all of
Yeah,
them? Like,
yeah, you can group stuff.
so that you can just move elements all together around the screen.
I cannot work with this keyboard properly, but I will. Yeah, you see like there you can just group,
Okay.
ungroup. And also super cool stuff here is you can click on position and then layer, and you can just see all the layers how they are and change them. So now you can see this is in front of the frame, or I don't know. Yeah, you can change stuff. You can put this behind. I don't know why would you do that, but yeah. So it's easy to change stuff with this, and super helpful. But you can also do it like by clicking on the image, and then there should be layer and bring forward, front, or that's typical. That you can see that basically everywhere. You can also like do links, which is also typical. But there is also option for photos. They are mostly like pro, so you cannot use them. But this one is right now in beta, and I think you can change stuff. I haven't tried it, I just saw the video, but I think you just can change this. Continue and describe. I will like try, and it should like use how is it called? The AI model, which is now really and you have a cat there, like what? And it will and you can change it. And this one is super cool. And you have two cats because there is one. Yeah, and it's super cool. And you can I said super cool too much. You can also change like the typical filter in Instagram stuff or I use this sometimes to like match with the color of the background. Yeah, there's a cat still. And I think this won't be like in free version, but since it's beta, then it's now. But yeah, you can blur the content, so you can have like beautiful image like as a background, and then blur it and have some text in front of it, which is nice. One thing they don't have is like animation of the text. So let's say I will use the Swedish version actually. Let's say you want to do something like this will show first and then this, then you have to just like duplicate stuff. Oh no. Duplicate the whole slide and like do it like this. So it will like appear after clicking. Yeah, that way. And it's nice that you can just move them. It's similar to PowerPoint, I think, but yeah, it's nice. Okay. Do you have any questions for Canva specifically? Something else you are interested in? Yes?
Do you know about the paid version, like the premium Canvas? Do you know what kind of features you get?
Yeah, I heard that that's like more focused for brands, like the corporations. So you have logos, colors, fonts, all the stuff. You can have like saved, and that's one thing. Like the brand hub, it's all pro. Also, a lot of elements are pro, but you can actually like type shoe and then select free, so you will get rid of the pro. But if you check pro, they are usually better and nicer. So yeah. So this is like content. There is more content for the pro version. But if you want to try it, like there's a 30 days free trial for that. But I think you can do everything with the free version. It just saves you some time if you are doing it regularly. Like if you are working in social media and you are working every day with the Canva, then I think you should use pro version. But I mean, I don't think we need it as the game developers. But yeah, and you can also like create text like this, just easily, or add text box, or just press T. Yeah, and it will create the text. And wonder what else to show. I mean, the main thing is that you can like change the designs easily, and hey, there are also like the styles, so you can, yeah, probably that's how we change the styles of the presentation. I forgot about this. Yeah, so if you have slide and you want it to look in like red or pink, then you just click on style. Yeah. And I wanted to show something else, but I forgot, so maybe I will remember later. Yeah, you can also download like apps, and some of the websites outside Canva are also integrated with it. So if you are, I don't know, looking for, I think here, for like images or something, and there is usually the button like send it to Canva or something like this, so you can use it like that as well. And I had, yeah, there is also like the palette, so let's say I want to have color palette for the picture. Yeah. Yes.
Can you show me again how you get to this particular tool from the webpage?
I think you can go to that by pressing color palette. Not sure. It should be like a tool somewhere.
Your apps or something, maybe.
No. I'm not sure where can I find it, because I just Google it and I got there from Google. So, but probably it's somewhere in here. Like you can check it. I'm not sure where. But it's, if you are interested, it's Canva colors. So probably I will try. Yeah. So colors, and then color wheel, color palette. But I'm not sure where are the colors. If you see it, just let me know. No, okay. Well, not sure where is it, but yeah, you can probably find it. And also there is this color palette, and I think it's also like good to show, because I saw like it's nice to have. It's not Canva related, all tutorials, but it's nice. You can change stuff, you can like delete, and yeah. If you need color palettes, these tools are nice. Okay, I showed this. Yeah, I want to show one last thing in Canva, and that's CVs. So here it is called resume. And yeah, let's start with this one. Yeah, you can also create like templates and show them to your folder, like save them to your folder, and you can then just take them and change stuff, and it will be like prefabs in Unity. So yeah, easily making the beautiful CV. And this is Pro, so yeah, you can see the difference. Like it's a bit more advanced, but you can get to that point by changing some stuff here. So it's like it saves you even more time, and I can change easily. So, any questions about CVs? Okay. So I think that's for the Canva. Do you have any questions? Maybe I will also show you.
Roughly how long did it take you to make the Spot It presentation?
Because I was also learning the Canva as well. It was my first presentation in Canva, and it looks nice. So yeah, but I think if I would do the same presentation within the like PowerPoint or Drive presentation, then it would take 3 to 5 hours. So it saves time, and it's like the transitions and animation. I won't go back into PowerPoint, I think. Yes.
And within that 1 hour, did you just have a lot of information to one side in documents that you could draw on for the body of your presentations, or like was the text? Were you coming up with the text within that hour yourself?
Well, I had a lot of text already, and I don't have a lot of text in the presentation as well. If you see, it's just mostly the images, because that's how I prefer to present. Yeah, there is like the projects, so yeah, I can show you. So I can also remember how I did. So yeah, most time was it just make it look more pretty, because I wanted to be like nice, so I added this beautiful circle. I had all those stuff from my documents I showed before, so I just copy pasted it and changed like the name of the stuff. But these two, I actually edited them after the feedback session, and it took me, I don't know, 10 minutes to edit those two, because I already had the whole presentation done, and I just copy pasted the stuff and changed the text. So yeah, but to create the whole image, to decide the colors and stuff like that, that was the most like time-wise like consuming for me. But yeah.
Someone else in the chat says, Lexi, do you recognize when people use Canva? Is it overused?
I'm not sure if I can already recognize it, but I recognized it when people used it here during the SGDC. It was obvious. I don't know why, but probably the animations. But I'm not sure, because I know my type of presentation style. So if you just create presentation with Canva and it's just like black or like simple like this, that I wouldn't probably recognize. Like this one, it looks also kind of like a Word, like a PowerPoint, or I don't know. So yeah, it depends on presentation. But if you can do so much more with Canva. So if you do the good job with Canva, then I can recognize for sure. Yeah, there I have some extra stuff. Whatever, I don't mind. Already presented this. Okay. Any more questions? I can also show you. You can create videos and YouTube thumbnails and YouTube outro and intro and channel logo and stuff like that. Yeah. You can also edit videos here. I don't think they will be super nice, but it's something. Yeah, you can add like this to start off the video and then just drag and drop the rest. And it's easy to upload everything. You just take stuff from here and ta-da. Or you can actually do it right here. Yeah. And you have it like twice, because once I put it there and once here, so yeah. And then you just use the where is it? Elements, frames. You have to use frames mostly. Oh. And you have it like this. This is my, I don't know what, but it's here. And you can duplicate stuff. It's neat, it's easy. And also one thing, how do you rotate stuff? There is the button, because usually you are used to like a button is around the corners, but here it is like this. So this is kind of new, and you need to get used to it. So okay, I think that's it what I prepared. So, but if you have any more questions, just ask me. I have also more tools to show you after this. Okay, I guess nothing. And if you come up with a question later on, we can always come back to Canva as well. So yeah, I will close the stuff and I will leave one open. So I also wanted to show you like there is one cool tool called ShareX, where you can use it to capture the screen or record the screen. And it's super useful with Canva because it can create like GIF videos, and you can, as you can see, you can select the region, so you can just select the part of the screen or one element to record, and it will record it, and you can also adjust the quality of the GIF. I have actually the picture. Where is it? Or it's not here. Okay, I don't have a picture. I thought I have. Yeah, but there's like the settings, and you can change the quality of the GIF by adjusting frames per second.
ShareX has a useful video converter.
It helps. It also increases the size, obviously, but it's nice. As you can see, I had the
open a new window.
Like all the videos were just GIFs from the ShareX, and they are like pretty good quality. I will put one just.
Let's go down to Output folder and click the 3 dots,
Yeah,
you
you
select the
see,
location
and
of
if
your
I
converted
scale it,
file.
they still look pretty
If you
nice.
file a name, you're in
So
output file
use
name.
Sherix.
Let's call this one BD converter.
And you can then just grab
The
and
video
like,
codec,
drag and drop it
H.264,
as well here.
highly compatible with other
Or
programs.
you
Below
can
that,
put it
use the
into
slider and select
Drive as well. You can upload stuff. So there are like after upload tasks. You can change everything, every settings basically. So I really recommend the tool,
your video
and you can
quality,
bind
0
all
being
the
highest
key
and 51 being the lowest.
shortcuts as you
The
wish.
middle ground is around 25.
Yes.
Have you used any other screen recorders, and how would it compare to Sherix?
I tried Giazo, I think. That was one that uploads directly on the web, and then you can download or share the link. That was cool because I wanted to share the GIF with friends, and it was easy to do, but then there was always the watermark. I used OBS for recording, but then you have to change the format from MP3 to GIF and use like online stuff and wait for it to change. This is like, I can make video in 10 seconds, and in another 10 seconds I have it on camera, ready to present. So this is so much simpler. So that's why I recommend. You can also capture the screen and make screenshots, like the whole, all the monitors, one monitor or region, or you can select everything. So it's really cool tool. It's free to use.
So do you prefer it for all your video capturing or just short form stuff?
Probably just short, because I don't know, if I want to edit video, I want it to be probably MP4. So yeah, but for showing GIFs like this, I showed. Yeah, I don't want to show it again. You saw it. Then yeah, this is super cool, especially SGDC and stuff like that. It saves time. Okay, any questions for this? Yes,
How much does it cost?
it's free.
Woo!
Yeah. Everything I'm showing, it's free. So for now, I don't know when are you watching this, but then it's free. Okay, and then
How are the sharing options with the Sherix, like compared to Giazo, for example?
Giazo was like, or is, I don't know if they are still here. It was like you just copy the link and you can send the link. And here, I'm not sure, you just probably upload it to Drive, or I'm not sure. Do you know? You are using it as well.
Yeah, you can like set up the upload to cloud directly
Mhm.
and also just share with link.
Is it shared with link as well? Yeah, so that's your question.
Yeah.
I know you knew doing so. Okay, so use it. It's good. And then I have Figma, and I have a short video. Why is it useful? So this guy is making like UI for the game with Figma, and it's basically vector art, like vector-oriented application. It's mostly used for mobile development because it can like generate the CSS code as well, and or for website. So if you're creating mobile games, it's super useful, or websites. Maybe also for UI. I'm using it for UI mostly. And I will show you my projects now. So I'm using Figma for at least 3 years. So I have some experience in it. It's super cool stuff because, yeah, this is my project I'm working on here. Don't mind the name. And I created all the stuff within the Figma, all the UI. It's not super nice, but that's all I can do. I'm not a graphic designer, I'm a programmer. And I can also like compare my screens to the one I designed before and see the changes. It's, well, I made it like a mood board now from it, but I'm still using it to create icons and like vectors. But I created also this, and you can see this is more professionally looking because this was for my school project and it's like the app. Or, This was also the school project, and it's like a mobile app, and I
I have
created.
a question.
Yeah.
What does SDD stand for in this context?
Spot the difference. Yeah, I changed the name of the game to Spot It, which is, I think, better. You can create in Figma palettes and styles, which is useful for exactly like creating or like working with HTML or CSS. It looks totally like for a website, yeah, because that was assignment for my school. But you can see all the styles over here. You can save them actually and have like small prefabs, and then just use it easily like this. Let's say I want to create button, so I will just create button, and let's add. Yeah, you can add corners. Wow, what was that? Wow, okay. Figma has control. It auto saves as well. Yeah, I will do it like this. You can now select the style from one of your styles you created before, like the palettes, or you can create your own. Just like there's a fill. Yeah, that's typical. You have the same stuff everywhere, but it's also super simple and quick to use. So, and yeah, I think there are like even more options to change. Yeah, dash easily. So. And you can also use components, so I uploaded over here the icons, so I can use them here in templates. And now I can just type home, and I'm home. Not really, but yeah, I have this beautiful icon of the home, and I can just change the color. It doesn't look really nice, but yeah, I don't like this. Okay, better. Now I can just type home and change the header to the first one, and it should, wait, what? Yeah, and it changes the size, and it's like, it's the same size, so everything is within the same style, which is nice, especially for consistency. And yeah, you can create groups now, like just group selection. You can also create something called component. I don't see it here. Yeah, here, create component. Now you can see it over here, local components, and it's here. It's like a small prefab, because if you change this, it will change all the components. So especially if you are having like app or UI, and you have on one screen like the same icon for everything, you just do it as a component and change it easily. And why is that important? I'll show you one example of using the Figma. You can also showcase your project before it's even being made with this. It's called like prototyping. And you can create from your screens the prototype, and it works like this. You just use it and it simulates how it will work, which is nice. And yeah, you type and how you do it. Yeah, I already prepared something. So you just click, for example, on some component or text or anything you want. You clicked here prototype, and then you have on drag or any actions you want to. I will say like on click, and it will navigate you, or it can open, swap, scroll, yeah, anything. But I want it to navigate me to this screen, yeah, so I selected this. So now, when I select the register, yeah, I already probably started, oh no, yeah, within the screen. Yeah, unless I register and click here, yeah, it's on that specific screen. So it's nice for prototyping, especially mobile apps, if you are having any. And what else? I will check and show all the stuff. buttons, yeah, styles, yeah, all this, okay. So, fuck that. Okay, I will need to probably go like this. And yeah, I also used Figma for my Twitter account, and it was over here, yeah. So I created all the stuff like this in Figma, like all the leaves, and we can stop. Okay, let's wait, or why is it? Okay, that's not good because, do you see that one?
Maybe you can get rid of the YouTube video or something.
Yeah, but I want it to go away. Go away. Yeah, okay. Finally. Yeah, you can use this tool, which is pen. You are probably familiar. It's in every vector tool. It's easier to use, I think, over here. Like, I already have a leaf. I just press fill. I don't want stroke. Done. And I will do this. You can probably use shortcuts as well. I hate this keyword, so sorry. Yeah. And now I select both and choose. Now I clicked union, but you can choose subtract. It looks not that nice, but you have the idea, and you can always change it if it doesn't look as you want, as you wish. Like not like this. Not like this. Yeah. It will save you time, probably. Yeah, it's not that beautiful, but I'm okay with it. And then you can click on the whole component and add stroke, for example. Yeah, easy. Yeah, let's change the color. So that's like good for mockups and creating vector, and you can easily export it with this button. It's already done, and I have it here. This is the best of it, I think. That you can also select the type of the file as you want it to download it, and you see you can also export the whole frame. Yeah, but it's locked. Yeah, this one, for example. And you have it exported, and for example this is what I used for my Instagram, and it was useful. Okay, I'll check if I have anything else, if you have any questions. Yeah, I think that's it.
Do you really get up at 5 a.m?
Five.
That's the placeholder name.
No. 5 a.m?
Well, the slide said to wake up at 5 a.m.
Oh. Is it? Oh yeah. No. No way. It would be more like, I think 5 p.m. is more me. Yes.
Can Figma be combined with Unity?
I mean, you can download the stuff and import it to Unity easily. So if you are creating vector art, I found it easier to use just this, and it's quicker. You can probably just download it right into the folder you are using your art, like in Unity. So it's nice to have. I'm using it, and it saves time for me, and you don't have to pay for it. It's free.
Someone in the chat says, do you export game UI as PNG, or are you able to export them as vector for small file sizes?
Well, I usually use PNG, but I'm not sure if there is a vector. I mean, it should be, as it is a vector art, but let's see. Yeah, this is vector, so it is possible. You can also scale stuff easily, and it has the quality. Yeah, quality. So you can create the frames that will have specific like the resolution, and it's cool if you are creating, like, for example, iPhone. You can mock up stuff easily. So it's mostly used for web. But yeah, also one last thing. I think here, yeah, you can check how it will look in CSS or Android or iOS. So it also helps. Probably it would be useful with Unity UI toolkit. I haven't used that, but I think, yeah, that could work together. Because it's similar, I think. It uses HTML and CSS type of thing.
What do you use to make your games?
Sorry?
What are you using to make your games?
Like normal Unity UI,
Okay.
not the toolkit, because, yeah, I don't know why. Are you using the toolkit, like the UI toolkit?
I'm just using Photoshop and giving it to him.
Are you using toolkit?
I don't use Toolkit yet.
But yeah, if you are, then probably this would be also plus. Okay, do you have any questions for Figma or anything else? No? Do you have any tools you want to show to everybody else? Yes? Okay. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I wanted to, because the Canva thing looks super fancy and I'm like, oh, I should totally use it for some things. But you probably have seen what I have been using for all of the SGDC presentations that I have been doing. So maybe I'll log in and show you with. So yeah, beautiful AI. Why am I using this one for all of this stuff is I'm doing very simple ones as well. These are all the SGDCs, as you might see, all of them, like craft and so basically why this? It's bulk thing. So what I mean by that is, I mean, I can go to thing and show you why I'm using this. So it does have like different themes and layout that are like available to use. But what really makes me use this one, yeah, it's old version of it, is that I can add items to it and it always looks nice. Basically, it already always like arranges things, so I don't have to, and I can't even on the screen move things around. Things are locked, so because I am a visual designer, I might take forever to get a thing locked into place or to look nice, like, oh, 1 pixel there, 1 pixel to the left. I guess I'm not sure about this. So this alleviates this problem, and I can make bulk things. Basically, you just add a slide, and it can be, for example, a photo grid. And you choose just a random photo grid, and you can add cells to it, and you can change how the grid is laid out. But overall, however many things you have on the screen going on, it will always look nice. This tool itself, it used to be free for a long time, but they did now, because they have enough clients, I guess, add it. You can try it for free, but they have a 12 euros a month thing. But because both me and Oak are using the same account and I show it on every SGDC, both of us are sometimes giving lectures. So making like a lecture or something, that always takes so much time. They put all the information. There's yeah, so there's a lot of lectures and stuff done. So it's not as fancy. Wow, that's one. So it's not as fancy one, but it's just great to have like a very, 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 very simple thing. These are all older ones that I was showing. yeah, that was the last pitch that I made. Also, it just takes like so little time to do any of it. There are some more fancy ones possible, but I just have reused the same kind of things that are good enough, and I wouldn't feel like that's a great one. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I use. Any questions? Yes? No?
Okay.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that you don't always have to use your own images for this. You can use a search thing function within
Yeah,
AI to get images for your presentations.
Yeah,
as
it
well.
also has like you can, if you take an image here and then you can just replace the image, and then you have stock anything you want in here as well. You can game. I don't know. Will it show anything? Oh, it's that is a sports one. EDA game. So yeah, you can use stock photos in here as well. Videos, anything, slides. It has. You also have like very simple things. For example, you're like, oh, let's add the team members who's in our team. We have a lot of team members, and then you just add however many. It's just the main thing that it just locks it into place. And usually if you have put your colors in here, so in here you see it's the game's colors, so you can add, if you make things light or dark, the when it's like text here it's darker now, but if you have chosen a dark or light one for it, then it will flip. So I can't change much in here, and that makes me feel good actually, because I'm doing so much art on my daily job that I just can't put any more effort into that.
How does the sharing work? Like, if you want to show this off, do you export it as like
It
PDF,
has,
or is it
you
like
can have it as a PDF, but what I'm usually doing is I'm just sharing a public link, and then it is on the web page with the animations, so you can just go to the place and it has animations or whatever you have added to it, basically, if you have the animations or not. Also, the animations are not very difficult. You can just basically on-click or just change it a bit, but it's just its simplicity is saving me so much time. But if I would want to make something that's like, oh my god, this looks so awesome, then probably not using this. But this is just for the bulk of my work.
efficiency?
Yeah.
A couple of things, not questions as
Mhm.
such, but I know that you can get like I think a 1 month free trial
Yeah.
or something. It's if you make a presentation, I'm pretty sure even if it expires, all it does is maybe put a small watermark or something, a beautiful
Yeah,
AI on the image.
it
but
has
still,
like a
the
watermark
presentation
that-
still exists and is still available for people after the fact. You could always convert it into a PDF after the fact as well.
Yeah,
for-
then you have
to
it
have
forever.
a permanent
Yeah.
version. The second thing is Canva couldn't do, I think, the multi-bullet point showing up one after another within one slide, and I think Beautiful AI can with certain styles,
Yeah.
like carousel, I think it's
Yeah.
called.
If you put, for example, let's see, if you put this, no, this one, animation on click, and then we show this, then, on click it appeared. So I could, or if it has multiple these, I change it also on click, then showing it. Oh, is it? Oh, let's see. Yeah, on click. There they are. So basically that's it. Yeah, can put audio on top of it, and other stuff. Yeah, this is my favorite. I just have. This is like when you have 5 minutes before presentation and you're like, I haven't done it, and then you just do it with this. It's nice. Yeah, saved me many of hours, I feel, and that's very nice, and energy as well. Yep. Any other people with their tools?
Yeah, I can do one if
Yeah,
full time.
sure.
I haven't prepared though. Does anyone here like make videos of their work? I know Lucas does, but sometimes. Cool. Yeah. So basically, like 6 months ago, I want to do the same thing, like a vlog style video with the occasional like, gameplay shot on top. And I've never used video software before, and it was like kind of intimidating downloading like these like big tools. It's like opening Photoshop for the first time. You're kind of like, whoa. Eventually, I found one that was like a little bit more in the style of like Beautiful Air versus like Canva or something. The concept is you record your video and then you drag it into the software, and it like does some processing and like extracts all of your spoken words. So if you have like if you've like read off a script like describing your gameplay or something, it'll actually maybe just a picture is better.
Transcription?
Yeah, it transcribes your, that's image, right? It transcribes your video and then puts it like side by side with your video. And then the coolest part is when you actually edit the text in the text box, it automatically cuts the video based on your edits. So if you do a few takes, you'll see them show up as like, sorry if this is a bit small. Oh, okay, that's not helpful. Yeah, like if you do a few takes, you'll see like the same sentence repeated 3 times, and you can just like listen to them all, find your favorite one, and then like just backspace the other ones, and it will automatically cut them out of the video. So it's sort of like you're editing the video by editing the transcript. And it also has some nice tools to like, if there are a lot of gaps between certain words, you can set like the global maximum like gap, and so if there's any like long pauses, it'll automatically cut those to whatever, like trim those pauses as well. Yes.
How does it handle weird mouth sounds like?
All right, yeah. I think there is some like smoothing it can do as well to like fix some of those like artifacts, I guess. Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure there is some kind of smoothing as well. It also has some like, it does have a video timeline at the bottom if you do want to go in and do like the manual edits. Obviously it doesn't have like all the fancy editing features, but you can do some manual stuff if you want, like put on like an audio track on top that like fades out during your intro or something, or have like a second video come in side by side so you can show like gameplay and like, a recording of you. So yeah, I just found it really helpful as like a really, like a noob trying to do this for the first time, to just like press record on my webcam and then just dump it in and just like edit the text, and it's sort of like 90% of the way there. Yeah, that one was really helpful.
Is there a free tier or pricing?
Yes.
I see there's a pricing button.
Yeah, there's a free tier. I got away with it. Yeah, filter word removal. I guess it's not exactly what you mentioned, Max, but it's kind of has features like that. So if you say like and a lot, you can get it to like actually just automatically cut them out for you. But yeah, there's a free tier. Yeah, like, yeah. If you're gonna seriously use it, I guess you can like pay for it and do all your exports, and then cancel it. But yeah, yeah, that's the pricing. Any other questions? Real quick, the only other tool that I'd say is if you're using Unity, there is a built-in like video recorder now that you can use. I found this really helpful. It can generate like MP4s, GIFs. You can export like individual. You can export them as like an image series as well if you want to bring that into your own editing software and do whatever you want. And it's pretty powerful as well. You can set like a start and end time. You can get it to record like the play window or you can get it to like, you can specify a specific camera in the scene, so it doesn't have to be your main camera. And then you can also do things like, you can record from a render texture. So if you, for example, have like a 3D scene and then like UI on top, you can like record just the gameplay and like emit the UI from the recording. So it's quite powerful and it's just built into Unity. So that's pretty handy as well. Yeah.
Is that it? Anybody else? Tools?
Microsoft Paint 2004 gets crazy.
I wish, but Macintosh.
So, that's that.
Yep.
Close off the stream then.
And here I was convinced
Thank
that
you, everybody.
Leander was using Canva for just about everything.
No. Okay, so I think I will next week talk about graphic design and demystify how to make pretty things, basically what makes things pretty and how to make it